Get ready for your circle of friends to really widen. Hi, it's Paul.
I'm Gemma.
From Hench Herbivore. So, you know, when you're an activist, like, you sort of affect people, you know, and they might have a bit of a go at veganism. But, you know, if they've got no support group, you know, for a young person, if their family are all omnis and they eat at home, like, you know, if they're at work and like everyone's, you know, on a construction site and they are all eating like greasy burgers and bacon sandwiches at lunch, you know, that can be really hard. So oftentimes, like, you'll affect someone a little bit, but with no support, no backup, like, I notice they often fall off the wagon. So what's the answer?
Well, you need to help people more long term. So if you influence them, you notice they're interested, whether it's a little bit or a lot. Yeah, just help support that person more long term. Maybe invite them around for dinner, just keep messaging, chatting, and every time they get an obstacle, you know, to overcome when it comes to their friends, family or anything else, sort of be there for them to talk, be like, oh yeah, I experienced that, but like this is how I got over that. Like, be there for people more long term.
Give them loads of resources, you know, films, podcasts, YouTube channels, you know, to
make sure they really get it. Stick with them until the point where they get it so much that there's no turning back.
But one of the real biggest things, I think, is get them involved in the social side of things. So like meet-up groups, you know, vegan outings, sanctuaries, stuff like that, you know. I think meet-up groups especially, like, that was huge for us, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like,
we didn't have any vegan friends.
We had no vegan friends, so...
We had each other, luckily, obviously, you know, but...
It can get pretty miserable once you really start to connect, and then you realise everyone around you is still adding to this horror for the animals.
It's easier to slip back and just become like them than it is to face the world feeling alone.
Yeah, so... Yeah, meet-up groups. If there's no meet-up group in your area, start one. Be the change you want to see. And it doesn't take long, because veganism is really like expanding at a rate of knots, isn't it?
Yeah.
And just take people under your wing, coach them, and get ready for your circle of friends to really widen.
Yeah.
We got a bit reclusive before the vegan thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we just were quite reclusive. We used to be party animals basically years ago. We were really naughty. People who know this channel well will know our past. So without all the alcohol and things, like, we just weren't really that sociable, were we?
No, not at all. And we thought, oh, now we're sort of vegans, so we can't really be sociable. We're just stick to ourselves a bit, you know.
We found out about the meet-up group like quite a while into our veganism, like a couple of 3 years in. And then we thought, oh, shall we go? And I wasn't really up for it, and we went, and I was a bit quiet, and we sort of sat in the corner a bit.
We went a couple of times, and then just after 2 or 3 times it was like, wow, why haven't we been always doing that? We suddenly made a ton of friends.
Yeah, really good friends, real positive, like, just kind people, you know. They are kind because they don't want to hurt animals.
The important thing is you don't feel like the odd one out anymore. You go to a place where you feel normal and accepted the way you are. So it doesn't matter if you spend some of your time where it's not like that, because you can handle it, because you get a lot of time where you are around people that
I mean, equally, you don't want to like dump all your omni friends, because then you can't affect them.
Yeah.
So,
and you were them 5 minutes ago. You have to always remember that. Which is just hard.
But yeah, the more vegans you got around you, the more support, you know. So not just for those people who become a vegan, but for yourself as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's really good for your soul.
Yeah.
And it's brought us out of our shells, because we're doing something so positive. You know, veganism, like, not only has made me more sociable with people, it's actually got me over my phobia of public speaking, because I was so concerned on like helping the planet and the animals. And it's really made me the person who I am today. Like, it's been huge, you know.
We can go out now without drinking.
Yeah, we never
without
drink.
Being full of caffeine, just to feel like we're gonna have loads to say and be able to talk. Like, we're so different.
We're just around people who share the same.
Who are the same.
View.
Yeah, it brings out the best in us.
Everyone's really grateful to have similar friends with a similar viewpoint. So I just see it, you know, the London vegan crew, like, or the guys in Adelaide, you know. Just, you have these pockets, Toronto, all these pockets of veganism.
It's like the gang that everyone wants to be in then as well, you know, and it's, everyone looks at that and it's like, wow, I want to be so full of life and happy like these people.
And doing something good. Lovely. That's about all I've got to say. You're doing
Yeah,
brilliant.
support people, help them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be the change you want to see, and then coach them, and they'll do the same. And yeah, we'll have a world full of vegan activists, not just vegans.
Hell yeah.
If you've enjoyed this video,
Please like and subscribe.
the scissors mean go vegan for victory.
You know what it means by now.
Yeah. I'm crap at driving this thing.